I've gone through some complications with my PC. PC had to be completely wiped out. It was completely cleaned out. I had to wipe out my SSD actually. Everything clean. I got everything up and running. Everything seems to be fine. Fingers crossed. So everything seems to be running like perfectly fine now. The streams have been smooth. There's not been any issues. Life is okay. There's nothing really new going on. Well, there is something new. I'm coming back to play football finally, or soccer as Americans call it, European football. So yeah, back into playing football again from last week. Played a couple of days ago again, and I'm coming back actually today. I'm actually playing in 2 hours. Yep, I'm actually playing in 2 hours. I'm actually really happy to get back into, into playing football and, getting back in shape. Just with a couple of matches, just eating, my normal thing. I've already lost a couple of kilograms, 2 kilograms, 3 kilograms almost, just on the first week playing a couple of days, which is, obviously, it's just you're gonna sweat all the bad stuff of your body. Mens sana in corpore sano, which means it translates to that your mental health or your mind will be healthier as your body gets healthier. Kind of. Maybe. Orco? Is that a thing? I've got no idea. So I guess that's what it is, or maybe Orco will probably change it somewhere up there. And mens sana in corpore sano, that's a saying that I probably grew up with all my life. Probably the most, let me turn off the TV. I got the TV on. I just sitting there wasting electricity. Don't waste electricity. Turn it off. Don't waste electricity. It's very important, very expensive. Go back into the rhythm, back into everything. So getting back in shape and feeling good. I actually feeling good. Other than that, streams have been fine. There's been nothing, like I said, no issues with the PC, which is the most important thing. That was the worried me the most. I think the complete wipe. I actually think the SSD was busted. I really think my SSD was completely busted, because I had issues since the start. Okay, it works, but I had issues since the start. And since I wiped it completely clean, and I wiped everything on my PC, I'm not using the same SSD. I'm using the M2, the internal SSD on my PC, and it's really completely fine. It's running smoothly. So I think it's actually that. That's the issue. I think that was, my SSD was busted. So I need to figure it out. Right now, I'm extremely busy with lots of things going on. Back into football and, PC, putting everything back together, which obviously I've lost all the data. I need to add everything back on. It takes ages. It really does take ages. Now, as you guys can see, we got the driving wheel sitting there. I'm recording on YouTube like gameplay for Project Cars 3, for Formula 1 2020. I have just finished recording the entire story walkthrough on Battletoads 2020, which just came out. I was super excited about that game, and I really enjoyed it. The full-on series are on the channel, by the way. So yeah, I'm starting to do series of different games. I got Need for Speed Heat coming in as well, which I'm really excited about. To come back into the Need for Speed series. I've actually not played Need for Speed since probably Need for Speed Underground 2. And that's a big statement. I've avoided every single Need for Speed since then. Well, I'm actually lying. I'm lying to you. I've played after that. I have played after that. I can't remember which one is the last one I played. I played so many years ago. I probably say I've played, last Need for Speed that I've played, it's been probably about 5 years ago, 6 years ago. So it's been a long time. It's been a long time without playing any Need for Speed. So I want to get back into it as well. The feeling of Need for Speed, Project Cars 3, I'm very disappointed with. It's just a driving game. There was a simulator, and now doesn't want to be a simulator. And it was to be a simcade, and they don't even make their mind up. It's just weird. I don't know what they've done with the game. I was really disappointed. And I was really looking forward to that game. I was really excited. Cheers, by the way. What else? Formula 1 2020, very pleasantly surprised. I've not played Formula 1 since probably Formula 1 09, probably. Formula 1 in the, like, 10 years ago. Like, the last one I played, I think it was on the PlayStation 2, I guess. I think so. Or PlayStation 3. It was the last Formula 1 that I actually played, and I didn't care about any Formula 1 games after that. And this Formula 1 2020, I was like, wow, what a game. The game is good. The game is really good, and I was really enjoying it. It's a very long, because obviously, even though you got the races on like 25%, which is really, you know, short compared to the actual races. The races are usually about an hour and a half to 2 hours long. Obviously, it's about half an hour. Even though it's a 25%, it's not too bad. You know, it's more than half an hour. It's about 40 minutes long. So yeah, I mean, I actually do enjoy it. It's really good, because, you know, I'm recording. You know, I'm not recording the practice and all of that. Obviously, there is a lot of, you know, stuff going on. You got your practice and you got your stuff, and then what I do is I record the flying quali lap, and then I record the actual race. The race is about 30 minutes, I think it's 30 minutes, 35 minutes, something like that. It's about 15-16 laps, and then depending on the track as well, and then, you know, I record that. But the entire, you know, one race on the career mode, if you want to make it as realistic as possible, obviously, and if you want to, you know, get improvements on your car, you got to be about 1 hour 20 minutes, you know, doing stuff, and then, you know, obviously record the specific things, you know, the race and the quali, and it reduces everything onto like 30 minutes, 40 minutes top. I try to make an editing as quick, you know, as short as possible, so I don't want to have like 40 minutes long videos. If people enjoy, I hope people do enjoy, because I really enjoyed the Formula 1 series. I'm really excited about that. Project Cars 3, I'm a bit disappointed, but I'm gonna be playing it. I'm gonna give it a chance, and because I want to know how the, you know, the faster cars feel, because the faster cars is when, you know, the real game, you know, starts. You know, I want to try the GT4, I want to try the GT3, I want to start those, you know, those big cars, you know, that I really am excited about. You know, I've been, you know, in the past, as you guys know, I used to do sim racing, and on my sim racing I used to drive on GT3. GT3 was my thing, and I used to love it, and, you know, it brings me, you know, that feeling of driving a GT3. So I really want to try how the, you know, GT3 feels like. Also, we are going to continue. I'm actually going to show you guys the, not show you, but we're gonna continue with the Q&A.